Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for March 8th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's start with this 1-6 here. The 1, I don't think the 1 does much, or anything. The 6 does have a buddy here. Puts a 6 in one of these two. I've been stressing this a lot lately, but bears repeating. Because we penciled 6 in 2 cells in this box, and the only reason it's not 3 cells is because there's an 8 sitting here. So we still need to find 6 in this column, and we know it's not in this box. So where is it? Well, it's in one of these 3 cells, and this 6 actually tells us it's in one of these 2 cells. If we could reduce that to 1 cell, we'd be able to place the 6 in the column. So that's something to keep an eye on. Right now, we can't really do much with that, but we got to look every time if we're going to find it when it's helpful. I also notice 7 needs to also go in these 3. If we can find one more digit besides the 6 and 7 that needs to go in these 3 cells, then we'd have a hidden triple on our hands, which would also be nice. I'm also noticing the 1 and the 5 need to go in these 3 places. The 1 isn't here, but it's like almost there. The 1-5 is almost there. The 6-7 is almost there. Got a lot of contention for where certain digits go. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, we can't quite do anything with that yet. Vertically, we also have 6s. Oops, I did that wrong. We have these 6s. Again, an 8 is sitting there. 6 needs to go somewhere here, but yeah, not much to say about that. All right, so that was the 1 and the 6. The other thing I want to look for just right away is because we've got kind of a peephole here. The 4, 5, and 8 do need to end up in this box somewhere. They're going to be in one of these 4 spots. But if we have anything helping on the left, 4, 5, or 8, that can be very useful. So we have the 8. We don't have 4 or 5. But that does put an 8 in one of these 2 cells. And that's going to point in along with this 8. This 8 looks up, placing this 8. So we just got a digit from that. These 2 8s look down, putting an 8 in one of these 3. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I apologize if I cough a bit. So I also notice we have these 2 4s looking up, so I'm going to do that right away. That does mean we want to look for 4 in this row. Again, 2 places. We're like almost so many times for today. And unfortunately, they're in ways that I can't mark. So later, when something gets reduced, I'll have to just remember to look for it, which very low chance I will. That's why I mark. But anyway, so we took care of this box. Let's do the 7 and the 8. So we already took care of the 8s. Nothing. I guess we have these 2 8s looking in. I guess that doesn't really mean much. 8's one of those 2. Does the 7 do anything? It's the only 7, so I don't think so. All right, let's just do this box then. We've got 2, 3, and 6. So we do have 2 3s. It's a 3 in one of these 2. Oh, actually, 3 is placed. Let's swap on that 3 right away. Puts a 3 down here. And then the 6, we already got vertically. Ah, nice. So this 6 looks in, this 6 looks down. Very similar to what we had with this 1-6 with the 8 and the 8. If you notice, it's the same pattern. It's just the 2 different columns. So like this looks like there's a separation between them, and this looks like there's not. But it doesn't really matter. It's in this case it's 2 columns. In this case it's 2 rows. But it's the same thing. We have this 1 and what was it? The 1? No, it was the 6. We have the 6 and the 6. Putting a 6 in one of these 2. That points up along with this 6. Putting a 6 in one of these 2. Looking for 6 in this row, plenty of places. Okay. So this isn't 6. We also have the 1 and the 5 looking through here. So we know the 1, 5, and 6 go in these 4 cells. If this could not be 8, then we'd have a hidden quad on our hands. It does mean that these 2 digits are quite limited. So I'm going to mark them right away. So they can't be 1. They could be 2. This one can be... Oh, actually, neither of them can be 3. That's in the box. They can be 4. They can't be 5, 6. Looks like they can be 7, but they can't be 8 or 9. Okay. I didn't expect 3 digits, but I guess that's true. It would be 3 digits. All right. If it was 2 digits, we'd have a pair, and then I would have known that from corner marks. All right. Does anything look up into this box? Because this is a filled column. So anything other than 2, 3, 6, 8. So the 5 and the 9 look up. That puts a 5 and a 9 here. So the 5s point down along with these 5s. This 5 looks in, puts a 5 down here. Actually, the 5 is placed. We have these 2 5s looking in. This 5 looks down, and these pointing 5s point down. So it places our 5. I don't think I can follow up on 5s because we already have them. All right. And then the 9 points down into here along with this 9. This 9 looks in. Putting a 9 one, not in both. One of these two. It's in the wrong mode. All right. And yes, I click to change modes every time, which I know is not. It's just what I'm used to. It's not ideal because there's like you can hold shift and control and stuff to switch between modes. But anyway, what are these digits? So the reason I know the math will work out here is there's 5 open cells here. So there's 5 digits left in this box. We know these aren't 5, 9. So there's only 3 left max. So we need a 1. We have 2, 3. We need 4. We have 5, 6. We need 7. We have 8 and the 9. So 1, 4, 7, 2, 4, 7. Unfortunately, these introduce 6. All right, I think that's what we get out of this top band. Let's move on to the next band. So I want to start by looking at this 3, 4, 8. Unfortunately, we already have 3 in this row, so we just need 4 and 8. We know the 8's here. 4 is very open. Actually, we know these two 4s look in here. Putting a 4 in one of these two. Looking for 4 in this column. There are lots of places for 4. All right. We look every time so we can find it when it's helpful. This 5 looks in here. This 5 looks up. Another one of these crossings that I like talking about. So 5 in one of these two. That points up along with this 5. Putting a 5 in one of these two. 5 in this row is in 3 places. Okay. What was I doing? I was doing this 4, 9. I found the 5. That's 4, 9. All right, let's actually just go through the digits now. The 3s we already got. Vertically, there's a 3 in one of these two, another crossing. Is today the pointing day? 3s point up along with these 3s. This 3 looks in, puts a 3 in one of these two. So that was this 3, I believe. Was it? What was I looking at? Okay, well, I think it was this 3. The 4, we got the 4. The 8s we got. Okay, that's 3, 4, 8. We got 4 and 9 here. Took care. Oh, I was doing the 3 vertically. That's what happened. The 4 vertically we already got. The 8 doesn't do anything. All right, the 4 vertically and the 9 vertically don't do anything. Actually, the 4 does do something. Sorry. Puts a 4 in one of these two. Another crossing. All right, these 4s point up along with these 4s. It puts a 4 in one of these two. And now here's where I notice that these 4s line up. So again, you could just do the follow-up that I've been talking about. We penciled 4 in one of these two. That 7 is occupying this spot. We still need a 4 in this row. We know it's not in this box because of our corner marks. We know it's not in this box because of our corner marks. We trust our corner marks. We don't have to scan elsewhere. These both aren't 4, so the 4 ends up exactly right here. That removes 4 from these two, giving us a 1-7 pair, leaving behind also a 5-9 pair, which our corner marks are telling us as well. This 4 looks down saying that's not 4. The 1-7 pair looks down saying that's not 7. Very nice. Okay. Now this 4 does not seem to have a follow-up. The 1-7 pair, so what's left for this column is 2, 4, 6. That's not a 4. Okay. I don't think I get more out of that. There's 4 digits left for this column. We need a 1. No, there's 5 digits. Okay, let's not look at it if it's 5. I'll come back to that if I need to. We were still doing our scanning, so don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Okay, sorry, I was just noticing we have this 2 and this 6 looking down. They end up in here-ish. But okay. What was I just looking at? That was the 4 looking down. Okay. The 9 does the same thing. Okay. I rejected both the 4 and the 9, and I should not have rejected either of them. So the 9's in one of these two, but we can do better because these overlapping corner marks are telling us this is a hidden 4-9 pair. What does that mean? Well, one of these two digits is a 4. Sorry, one of these two cells is a 4, and one of these two cells is a 9. Well, if one of them's a 4 and one of them's a 9, there's not room for them to be anything else, and that evicts anything else that could have been in them. But this 4-9 pair also says that these can't be 9. This 9 looks up, putting a 9 in one of these two, giving us another hidden 4-9 pair. We don't care about the 6 here. What we care about is that this 4 is saying that there's a 4 in one of these two, and the 9s are saying there's a 9 in one of these two, giving us a hidden 4-9 pair, telling us that we've evicted anything that's not 4 or 9. Therefore, we've evicted the 6 from that cell, so this is the only place for 6. Okay, we just got a lot. Yeah, we have the 4-9, the 4-9, and the 4-9. Very nice. We've got... So do I want to think about what was removed from these cells? 1, 2, the 3 was removed from here. I don't think we do much with that. The 5 was not removed. The 6. The 6 was removed from both. No, we have the 6th place now. 7 and 8 then. Anything with 7 and 8? Well, this 8 does look down, and these can't be 8. So actually, 8's in one of these two. That's kind of interesting. That points in. This 8 looks down. I don't know what to do with that. It's funny, though. Not funny haha, but funny like weird. Alright, the 6. I want to make sure I follow up on the 6 if I can. 6 is in one of these two in this box. So we have the 6 and the 8 kind of overlapping. 5, 6. Okay. What was I doing? I was doing... Yeah, I was just looking at this 4, 9. Okay. Does anything look in through here? The 5 we got. I should look at these digits. We need... And I should look at these digits. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we need a 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, these can't be 1 or 3. So the 1, 3 go down here. That's a hidden pair. Because there's only 2 places 1 and 3 can be, so it must be, meaning that can't be 5. So that's our 5, and our remaining digits, something, a 4. Nope. Good thing it's not 4. Oh, that's a 2. Okay, got it. Second time's a charm. That finishes this row with a 9. All right, so I just got the 5, 2, and 9. Let's see if we can do anything with those. We do have 2 2s. What's a 2 in one of these 3? And then the 9, I want the 9 to do something. It's in one of these 2 cells. And one of these 3. Huh. The 8 is also in one of these 3. So 8 and 9. It's not good enough. All right. I spent this entire puzzle thinking I'm missing something, but... Oh, the 1, 3 pair does remove 3 from here. So let's follow up on that. That places the 3 in this box. Okay. Anything to follow up with the 3? Not that I see. This row is down to 5 digits. We've got 1, 3 pair. Ah, the 1, 3 also removes 1 from here, so that's 7, and that's 1. That 1, 3 is very helpful. I think I was following up on a lot of stuff at the time, and so I'm just now getting back to it, I guess. I can only do one thing at once. At least I can only do one thing at once. I don't know about you. Now we're down to 4 digits here because we placed this 3. So we're down to the 1, 2, 6, 7. This isn't 6. So it's 1, 2, 7. We have the 6's cornered. That's how I know. And then these are 1, 2, 6, 7. This isn't 2, so it's 1, 6, 7. Doesn't seem ultimately helpful. All right, I haven't looked at these digits yet. We have the 3, 5, and 8. The 3, I don't think we have anything to do for 3. The 5 looking in here? No. 5 looking down? No. Okay, and we have the 8. We know 8's in one of these 2. We know 8's in one of these 2. Okay. Nothing for those. Let's do the final band here. Then we'll just scan. 4, 5, 6. We already have the 5, but 4 and 6 down here. Not seeing anything with that. I mean, 4 is not here or here. But doesn't quite do it. 5s are done. 6s are marked. Okay. We've got 1, 2, and 5. We already have all the 5s done. The 2... I want the 2 to do something, but I don't see it. And then the 1, also don't see it. All right, we got 3, 5, and 9 here. Not much to say about that. Okay, so let's look for low-hanging fruit. Just double checking verticals real quick, but I don't see anything. All right, low-hanging fruit. That would be a row, column, or box with 4 or fewer digits left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 digits left here, but these aren't 4, 8. So they are down to 3 or fewer. So let's take a look. They're not 1. They could be 2. They're not 3, 4. They could be 5, 6. They're not... Sorry, not 6. They could be 7. They're not 8. And they're not 9. So this actually can't be 5 or 7 as well. So this is a naked 2. This 2 is the only digit it can be. Very nice. Found a naked single. 4 and 8 go here with 5, 7. So this is 4, 5, 7. This is 5, 7, 8. Not a 7. Right, 7's in one of these two. I guess I could mark that. This is 4, 5, 8. Not super excited about that. I got the 2, but doesn't seem to do anything yet. Any other low-hanging fruit here? This box has a lot of corner marks in it. We've got the 2, 3, 5, and 8 corner marked. So what isn't corner marked? The 1, which goes somewhere in here, and the 6 and the 7. So 1, 6, 7 are not marked. The 1 and the 7 do not go here. These are going to be limited then, because it's the corner mark plus 6. Because they can't be 1. They could be 2. They can't be 3. Oh no, sorry. This bottom one can be 3 actually. I missed that the 3 snuck in there, but anyway, that bottom one can be 3. None of them can be 4 or 5. They can be 6. I said 6 was added to it. They can't be 7. This one can be 8. Okay, and then they can't be 9. So yeah, 2, 6, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3, 6. This makes a 2, 6 pair in this row. I'm just gonna double check I didn't miss anything. I think I got it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5 is there. We have the 6 marked. 7, not 8, not 9. Okay, yeah. That's a 2, 6 pair in this row, so that cannot be 2. Does that affect 2 in this column? It puts 2 in one of these 2 in the column. That's actually really nice. So look at this column. Where's the 2? Not any of these cells, not this cell. So 2's in one of these 2. That's going to claim the box because the column needs a 2. It's going to end up here or here. One of these will be a 2 in the solution, meaning this cannot be a 2 because it'll be in the same box as this 2. So this has to be a 4. That places the 4 here. This 4 gives us the 9 as well, and this 4. This is a 2, 6 pair. So we're left with 1, 7, 9. Not resolved. 5, 9. 1, 2, 6, 7. Can't really do much with that. I was going to look at this box too. I forgot about that. But we found some good stuff. So does the 2, 6 pair affect this already couldn't be 2, 6. This couldn't be a 6, but now it can't be a 2. This 2 looks down. So 2's one of these 3. Huh. All right, let's look at this box. We need a 3, 6, 7, 8. So this is 3, 7 only. This is 3, not 6. Could be 7. Could be 8. I think this could be any of 3. It can't be 7. So this is 3, 6, 8. This isn't 3. So this is 6, 7. It's not 8 either. 1, 3, 6, 7. Okay. Did we get anything out of this? Not really. How about this row? We are down to 2, 3, 7, 8. This cannot be 2 or 3, so this is only 7, 8. 1, 7, 8, 9. This isn't 9, so this is 1, 7, 8. I'm like missing something, like one thing. What is it? All right, any other low-hanging fruit to mark up? This column is down to 3 cells, which is what I missed this whole time. We need a 1, 6, and 7. This can't be 6. 1, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7. We do still have this 2, 6 pair that I have to remember. There were several of those like hidden, not quite hidden singles. I wonder if any of them are now hidden singles. Like 3 in this. No, 3 in this row is already here. I'm looking for my corner marks. Like, did we get the 8? Yeah, we have the 8. Let's just go through each box. We have the 4. Yeah, that means this row is placed. Okay. 9 is placed. 8's placed. 6. 6 is not placed, but we know it's in one of these 2. Maybe not. We have the 8 in one of these two. I have to remember that. Okay, maybe not. So what else do I need? Any rows or columns I may have? This is 1, 3, 6, 7. I think it'd be any of them. Not seeing anything. All right. This cell's not 3, 8, so it's probably limited. It could be 1. Can't be 2, 3, 4. Could be 5 or 6. No, not 6. Could be 7. Can't be 8 or 9. 1, 5, 7. I mean, that's just what's 1, 5, 7, 9 is what's left in this row. Oh. Unfortunately, this can be all of 1, 5, 7, 9. Okay. 6. Not really. Three and 4 already placed in this row. 8's here. I don't know. I don't know, like, what's a good place to look right now. A little tricky. It might be something I already found and forgot, to be honest. I'm looking carefully. What's going on in these rows here? So we have the 1, 3 pair, and then we have 4, 5, 8, 9. And we've got 4, 5, 7, 9 up here. This is a 4, 9 pair. This is 2, 3, 6, 8. 7, 2, 7. I'm just not seeing what to do. All right, well, let's look at this box because it's kind of, I haven't really marked it up yet. It's got a lot of digits left, but we need a 1, 2. So the 1 and the 3 look down. I think this cell's limited because it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6. It could be 7, 8, but it can't be 9. Does that help me? How about this cell? It's not 1. It could be 2. It's not 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be 7, 8, 9. Darn. No, I'm not. There's a lot of overlap here, unfortunately. 7, 8. This cell here, maybe? It's not 4, 8, 9. I think that's enough. So it's could be 2. It's not 3, 4. Could be 5 or 6. Oh, not 6. Sorry. Could be 7. Can't be 8, 9. So 2, 5, 7. That's what I expected. 3 digits. 3, 4, 8, and a 9, and a 6. No. What am I not seeing here? This sees, the only thing this sees that isn't already in the box is the 8. So that's 4 digits left. Doesn't see any of 1, 3, 6, 7. What am I missing? This can't be 2 because of the 2, 6 pair. Let's look at this. It could be 1. It can't be 2. It could be 3. Or sorry, it can't be 3, 4. Could be 5. Can't be 6. Could be 7 and 9. See, it's still down to 1, 5. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, is it was down to 1, 5, 7, 9. Huh. I don't know. I don't like having 4 marked. Is there anyone I haven't looked at yet? This is 2, 3, 7, 8. What does this row need? It needs 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. So it's 1, 3, 7, 8. There's nowhere obvious to look here. Okay, I'm going to take a very careful look at each box and see if I missed anything. We have this 5, 9 pair. We have this 1, 3 pair. We have this 4, 9 pair. 4's point down, but that doesn't matter. 7's point left, but it doesn't matter. 8's point left, but it doesn't matter. Okay. 9's point down, doesn't matter. The 2, 6 pair we applied to the box. The column doesn't care. All right, we've got, let's go in order. The 2's, we've got these 3's, we got these 5's. 5's are placed. And the 8's. We already have an 8 in this column. Okay. We have the 6's. The 6's claim. No, it doesn't matter. We already have these 6's. The 9's don't matter. The 2's. The 6's. 8's. Wow, what am I missing? 25 minutes in. Holy cow. 6 is one of these two. 8's one of these two. Ah, it's the 8's pointing from here. I knew it was something I was missing that I already marked. These 8's point here, so this can't actually be 8. So this is a naked 7. I think that should do it. That's a 1. Giving us a 6, 7 pair here. Okay. That's not 1. Oops. That's not 1. That's not 7. 7, 8 pair. Remove 7 from both of these, placing the 7 in the box. That gives us the 2. This is not a 1, so this can only be 6, and that's a 1, giving us 7 and 3, and 8 and 6. Okay, that gives us the 2, 8, and 3. Those can't be 3, that can't be 8. That's not a 7. All right, we can place the 3 here. This is 7 or 8. Oh, it can't be 7, actually. That's 8, that's 7, that's 8. The 8 looks up, placing the 8 in the box, placing the 4, placing the 7 and the 5. We get the 9 and the 4, the 1 and the 3, the 9 and the 5, the 6, the 2. All it took was that naked 7. That's a 5. That places the 5 there. This is 1 or 9. In fact, this whole box is 1, 2, or 9. Well, this can't be 2 or 9. So that's our 1, that's our 9, that's our 2. Gives us 1 and 9 here. What about down here? We can finish these 2 digits. I need a 2 and I need a 9. And then here we need 1, 6, 7. So the 1 is placed. And then this is the 6, this is the 7. That's 6 and 7, and we're done. Wow, yeah, I already had it marked. I had these 8's marked, and then when I penciled up this cell, this box had a lot of corner marks in it, and the 8's kind of hid inside them. I did not see the pointing. But yeah, just being very careful about going over every single mark that I made already and making sure I was respecting it. That was the key to getting through the puzzle for me. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.